whatever's in this hole here. So there you go. But, oh, hello. Perhaps I'm on their turf. I'm sorry, was that your aluminium hole? Boring conversation anyway. Hello there YouTube, welcome to Night's Arcade. I'm Sleepless Night, and as you can see, we're in Fallout 76. It's released. Now, of course, you've seen a bit of video from me before from Fallout 76, and I've recorded quite a lot that you haven't seen because I may make the occasional video for the channel in Fallout 76, like I have this one, but the majority of the videos that I make in Fallout 76 are going to be with a collaboration with my buddy Kazura-san, who you'll all know as my partner in crime from Night Tales. Well, Night Tales has evolved, or is in the process of evolving. We know what we're going to call it. Water lost from dysentery. That's not good, is it? That's not what we're going to call it. We're not going to call it water loss from dysentery. That just sort of naturally flew out of my mouth as I read it on the screen there. No. We do have a new name for it. And I actually have, for the first time ever in my YouTube career, which spans 11 years, I am farming a small job, a very small job, mind you, out to someone I don't know, to an artist living in California, who is going to be doing the art for the thumbnails for, well, you know, the main art. The thumbnails will change slightly every time, but the main bit of the artwork you'll see when it comes along. But we have a new name for it, and Fallout 76 is going to be one of the games that we play to that. You know, it's a multiplayer game, so why not take advantage of that and do that? Now, I will probably make the occasional video from Fallout 76 like this one. But until everything is ready for the new show, what Night Tales has now become, you know, it's just going to be, you're going to see me on Red Dead Redemption 2, and you know, other games, and Just Cause 4 when it comes out, and lots of other stuff. You know, I've got other stuff on there. I have another collaborator who I hope will occasionally do stuff with me for the channel. They'll be a bit different from the Night Tales videos. There it is again, look. But he is a local boy. He is the oldest of my knights from Sleepless Night. Actually, when I say the oldest, I don't mean the oldest person, and not by a long way, but he was the first. Apart from me, he was the first person other than me who had anything to do with my channel many, many years ago. He's been with me a long time. But, you know, he flits in and out. He's got his own life, and he doesn't play as much as he'd like to, but you'll see stuff from him occasionally. Now, we're going to get off in a moment. Now, you'll notice, first of all, that I have a wanted badge there. Look at me there, wanted. 10 caps. I assume that means that that's what they will pay for my destruction. Now, I don't really know. You'll notice that because of that, I cannot see any other human beings on this map, right? I can't see anybody else here at all. Not a single other soul is visible because I am wanted. Now, this is one of the things that I think Bethesda need to remedy, because I'm going to put a little bit of video in here and show you why I'm wanted. And it was completely and totally accidental. I don't know whether or not you know this, but there are workshops throughout Fallout 76 that you can claim. Now, there are workbenches and things all over the place, so if you don't know the difference between a workbench and a workshop, the workshops that you can claim and will constantly have to defend from, you know, people from like super mutants and ghouls and, you know, packs of dogs or whatever. They'll send waves that you've got to constantly defend, and then you get breaks in between. And these are, ideally, the workshops are for mining resources. So they're always somewhere where you can put a little resource mining apparatus, and, you know, it'll give you aluminium or silver or whatever it is over time, right? Or just regular waste. Okay? So that's what the workshops are for. Now, I was milling around in a part of the map and came across a workshop that I could claim. But when I got there, somebody else was already in the process of fighting waves of ghouls off, and I killed one of them, and it appeared as though that was the last one. So, you know, I thought, fair enough, he was here first, he's obviously done the work, I'm not going to try to take it from him now, so we just kind of gave each other an emote wave thing, and I went about my business. I went in the building at the back while he was claiming the workshop, and I picked stuff up, and picked more stuff up, and picked other things up. You know, as you do, you loot other places for junk, and then I broke into a safe. I've been picking stuff up off the desk, and then I broke into a safe, as you always do when you're out in the wilderness. But as soon as I broke into the safe, I got a message saying something like, you'll know by now, because it'll be on the screen, saying something like, warning, this workshop, this area is now owned by this person or has been claimed by. Anything you take from here will result in a wanted status, right? So I didn't take anything, I just left and closed the safe door. But I had a wanted thing, right? I had a wanted badge now, so completely by accident, trying to be respectful to this guy, completely by accident, I just walked away but got a wanted badge completely by accident. The problem with that is, this was over a week ago, on the last day of beta, right? And that wanted badge is still there. Why? Because you can't log out and then log back in to get rid of wanted, because people would abuse that, right? The problem is, the only way to get rid of it, as far as I'm aware, is to get killed and have someone claim those caps. But if we return to me and we look at this map here, so look at the map, the problem is, in order to get killed by someone else, this, you know, Fallout 76 can be quite a lonely sort of game. You know, there aren't people all over the place. There are only, you know, what do they say? I think maybe between 24 and 32 people or something like that on a server. Something like that, I think. So, you know, it's a big map. So, you know, you can go quite some time without actually seeing anybody. So, in order to get killed by anyone, if they're not interested in coming after me for 10 caps, which, why would they be? It's not very much money. But now I can't see anybody else on the map until that's gone. There's nothing I can do about it, right? And I can't, as far as I'm aware, if you're aware of something I can do about it, please chime in. But as far as I'm aware, there's nothing I can do about it. And I can't head to where there are other people, because I don't know where those people are. The only bet I've got is to head to Vault 76. So in a minute, that's what we're going to do, to see if I can find someone there who's willing to kill me so that I can finally get rid of this wanted thing on my HUD there. And people will pop back up on the map again, because at the moment, you know, like I said, I can't head to where people are to have them kill me because I don't know where they are. So yeah, that needs a little bit of a tweak, I think, Bethesda, because that was completely accidental. I didn't intend. As soon as it gave me a warning, I went whoop and backed away. But just too late. Already got all wanted. So this is my humble home. Now, you should know, I'm going to pop these shutters open. There's not going to be a lot of light, of course, because there isn't a lot of light out there. But you should know that the reason this place is so sparse is because I've been on collecting missions, you know, to collect junk, to build stuff. The problem with that is, of course, you always get roped into things. So I've built a few workbenches here. I don't think I have anything to scrap. No, scrap all junk is greyed out. There's my stash box. And as yet, they haven't upped the stash limit. It's still at £400. Okay, so whether or not they're going to up the stash limit from £400, I don't know. They may not. No idea. There isn't a lot here, because what you perhaps don't know about me, and why would you know this about me, is that I'm extraordinarily indecisive when it comes to building things. So I build something and then scrap it, and build it and then scrap it, and build it and then scrap it, and build it and then scrap it, because I constantly change my mind. The problem with that... Nice view that I've got here, though, isn't it? The problem with that, of course, is that when you scrap something, you only get about half the resources you put into it back. So, you know, eventually I end up with nothing, which is why, you know, I mean, it doesn't look like nothing, does it? Look at it. I can assure you it's a damn sight bigger than the apartment that I currently live in. It's about twice the size of the apartment I live in. It's got a lot more land with it. I mean, you know, you can see there is no land to the apartment that I live in. There's not a lot more to this place, as you can see, but it's there. So let's go. out of here, and let's travel to Vault 76, because if I'm looking for human beings, and this is the first... So we're still within, as I look at the clock here, I'm still within the first hour of launch day, so there probably will be people who haven't gotten the beta, maybe? I don't know. Who's going to have it on launch day that didn't have the beta? I don't know, because you've got to have pre-ordered it anyway, but maybe there are people who've pre-ordered it after the beta? I don't know, but we're going to travel to Vault 76, because that's the place. First of all, it's free to travel between Vault 76 and your camp, and if you're online with somebody... else you're in a team, it's free to travel to wherever your teammate is, but other than that it costs caps to fast travel, and the farther away you go the more caps it costs. But yes, so you can travel to camp, you can travel to where your teammates are, and you can travel to Vault 76 for free. Those are all places that you can travel to for free, and of course Vault 76 is the place most likely to have other players. And of course I will have appeared on their map now, but this guy, I know he's just standing there, he's probably AFK at the moment, I would suggest. Oops, I didn't actually mean to do that at all. Oh dear, it's unfortunate. This guy, you know, he can kill me at any time he wants, and why not? Pennington. I've spoken to Pennington before, a long time ago, so there's no need for me to do that now. So apparently, if there is anybody in this area, the only person that I can see is that fella there. Oh look. Please kill me. Kill me! I'm wanted, and I want to get rid of it. Maybe he can't. I guess he can't because he's level 2. Oh, that's a pain. Pennington could probably kill me, but, you know, there we go. So much for that. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to walk to the fairground here, the county fair. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Damn you, tractor! You killed my pa! I don't really ask me what that was. I don't, honestly. I have no idea. So we are going the right direction. Yeah. Could probably benefit from just taking a bit of a shortcut here. I could have just fast travelled there, but you know. Where's the fun in that? It's not very interesting, is it? Come along! Somebody kill me! And, you know, an actual person, not an NPC, because that won't work. Oh, look. The tech bomb. Good God. Oops. Sorry. My take, not transfer. Tough little blighter, wasn't he? Bless him. Roll up to Sleepless Nights Bandit Roundup. Hit the bandit, win a prize. We've got some lovely things for you here today. Toy aliens, toy rocket ships, this poor chap who's fallen over there, a quantum bear, an imported Chinese panda, and a teddy bear. Roll up and win a prize. No. God, it's totally dead today. It's always the way as it comes up to Christmas. Nobody's really interested in the fairs anymore. What about you, gentlemen? You look like you're up for a game. Take the pistol here. Try to knock down one of these chaps. Oh, nice shot. Bit of a miss. There you go. Can't win every time, sir. That's what I was... I'm sorry, sir. That's me that you hit there, and that's punishable by death. I do apologise, but that's the rules. I don't make them, you know. I just stack up the prizes. Come on, grab a pistol. Yes, any one of you. How about you, sir? You game? Over. Oh, I see you brought your own. Right, come along. That's fine. Anyone will do. Just see if you can hit this chap in the middle here. It's for the grand prize of the imported Chinese panda. You'll have to get a bit closer than that. I'm afraid I don't give extra points for distance. By the stools, if you don't mind, sir. Anybody? Here's a customer now. I'm sorry, sir. That doesn't really win you anything. There's no need to hide. Don't be shy. Come on. I promise I won't make fun of you. You can't all be winners. No, I keep telling you, you're supposed to be a bit closer. Where the stools are, if you don't mind. Backing further away will not win you bigger prizes. I'm sorry. Excuse me, I have to take my daily insulin injection. I never wanted this job. Just gotta buy my baby some new shoes. These are all rather terrible shots. Let me show you how it's done. Shall I? There you go. A bit like that. Especially you, sir. You haven't hit anything yet. Yeah, see? Can you go to the stormtroopers? Apparently not. There you go. A bit more like that, if you don't mind. Ow, no, you see, you've hit me again and missed all the targets. It's this one here you're supposed to be aiming for. There you go. Fairly straightforward to knock him over. Simple as that. Am I taking home this imported Chinese panda all by myself? It's almost like nobody wants any bloody imported Chinese pandas. Sir, I keep telling you you'll have to get a bit closer if you're intending to hit these targets. I can't take this kind of punishment all day. Here is the pistol. Help yourself. You can have a token for effort. How's that? Here you go, sir. Take a token. You can come take it from me, though. You'll have to get a bit closer. They won't let me out of this cage. I have to hop over the top, and it scuffs the counter. Something dreadful. Ow. I'm terribly sorry, sir. It's not good enough to win the prizes, I'm afraid. But don't worry about the stench. I'm pretty sure those flies belong to that rotting corpse at the side of you. You can... I'm terribly sorry I'm in your way. I'll just stand aside for a moment and give you a clearer shot. No? You still seem to be aiming at me. I'm frightfully sorry. Maybe I should try the other side. Come on. Come closer. You can do it. There you go. Now you're on the move. You're getting the idea. You're still not really hitting anything, but perhaps if you get a little bit closer, you'll do a little more damage. It's quite dead in here today, so you can take as many of these tokens as you like. I'm quite willing to give away prizes if you just hit something other than me. Yes, now you seem to be getting further away, and that's not really the idea. Hello? Hello? Yes, there you go. You can come back. Don't be shy. You can get closer. I promise I don't bite. There you go. Come a little closer. Oh dear. Is it the flies that are bothering you? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Once again, you seem to have accidentally hit me, and that's getting an awful lot of blood on the floor here. I do try to keep it clean back here. Yes. You see, I'm going to take that personally in a moment. I'm sorry, sir. You're not allowed back here. It's against the rules. Sorry, it's against Funfair rules for you to be back here. I do apologise. I don't make the rules. Who's next? Roll up to Sleepless Nights Tombola. Win a prize. All the prizes are here. All you're going to do is shoot more accurately than me. Let me give you an example. There we go. Anybody else? Points make prizes. Anybody? No? Oh dear. So there you go. Completely failed to get rid of my wanted level, and it's getting dark now, so we're going to retire for the evening into one of my less than cozy beds behind the door there. But, you know, that was just a quick video. I just thought, since it was Reclamation Day, we would show you a bit of Fallout 76 instead of the usual stuff that we normally have for you. But, you know, there'll be more Red Dead Redemption videos at the weekend, and there'll be Just Cause 4 videos coming up pretty soon in the future, as well as some other stuff, you know, I hope. In the meantime, you can follow me on Twitter at Knights_Arcade, see what everyone's chatting about in there, you know, drop by, have a little bit of a chat with myself and Kazuri-san and Shikata Gaming and Sexy Biscuit. Drop by, join the conversation. As far as this channel goes, do the usual stuff. Like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, leave us a comment, we love those comments. But until next time, from the wastelands of West Virginia at Fallout 76, from Knights Arcade, this is Sleepless Night, saying nighty-night.